Well, maybe I wasn't recording anything. All right. This is preface to preface to Gotcha, Paradoxes to Puzzle and Delight. This is Alex Reads Littler Things. I'm just going to read the preface to this. I don't know if we're going to read this book. Probably not. I'm just looking for little things to read. So here is the beginning of the logic part. Oh no, preface. Yes, then we'll get into the logic. So the preface of the entire book. This is a Shakespeare quote that I will not say. Okay. That's like, I got some misspelling, so I'm just going to read it as is. Not as is, as it is, as it is. These are old fond paradoxes to make fools laugh in the alehouse. From Desmond, damn it. You think I'd know? I already did. It's part of this, but I wasn't recording. I do that a lot. Desdemona from Othello, Act 1, Scene 1. If we alter Desdemona's remark to, these are old and new paradoxes to make us laugh during lunchtime, then it is not a bad description of this book, because we're not drunk. And there's newer ones. Okay, pick it apart after. No, with this one, I'll feel free to interrupt myself whenever I want. It's not a poem. The word paradox has many meanings, but I use it here in a broad sense to include any result so contrary to common sense and intuition that it evokes an immediate emotion of surprise. Such paradoxes are of four main types. Number one, an assertion that seems false but is actually true. Two, an assertion that seems true but is actually false. Number three, a line of reasoning that seems impeccable but which leads to a logical contradiction. This line of paradox is more commonly called a fallacy. And number four, an assertion whose truth or falsity is undecidable. All right. Paradoxes in mathematics, like those in science, can be much more than jokes. They can lead to deep insights. For early Greek thinkers, it was a bothersome paradox that the diagonal of a unit square could not be measured accurately, no matter how finely graduated the ruler. What? This disturbing fact opened up the vast realm of the theory of irrational numbers. I don't know anything about any of that. To 19th century mathematicians, it was enormously paradoxical. Why couldn't you measure it? What? I don't know, whatever. To 19th century mathematicians, it was enormously paradoxical that all of the members of an infinite set could be put in one-to-one correspondence with the members of its subsets. See, I don't understand this at all. And that two infinite sets could exist whose members could not be put into one-to-one correspondence. Like, what does that mean? What's one-to-one correspondence? What's a subset? All the numbers in an infinite set could be put one-to-one with its correspondence, one-to-one correspondence with members of its subsets. Subsets of an infinite set of number? And that two infinite sets could exist whose numbers could not put into one-to-one correspondence. These paradoxes led to the development of modern set theory. So what I think this means is that a random string of random numbers can totally match up with a part of itself, because just random influence will repeat itself, I guess, but not if you put it against itself. Whatever. These paradoxes led to the development of modern set theory, which in turn had a strong influence on the philosophy of science. I think I might be too dumb for this book. We can learn much from paradoxes. Like good magic tricks, they are so astonishing that we instantly want to know how they are done. Magicians never reveal how they do what they do, but mathematicians have no need to keep secrets. Throughout, I have done my best to explain in non technical language and as briefly as possible why each paradox is paradoxical. If this stimulates you to go into other books and articles where you can learn more, you will not only absorb a great deal of significant mathematics, but also enjoy yourself in the process. Some easily accessible readings are starred in the references and suggested readings at the end of this book. From November 1981, Martin Gardner. Oh, it's called Aha Gotcha. Not just gotcha. Aha. Explanation point. Explanation point. Gotcha. I gotta say, if that first thing confused me to the level it did, I don't understand what I just read. Then I don't know what to say. I can read the intro to the logic portion too. Or no, this is littler things. We don't need to trudge forward. I don't know if I'm going to keep reading this book though. The first, like, I don't understand what the fuck he was talking about. Infinite set of one-to-one numbers in one-to-one correspondence. I mean, doesn't that mean talking to? I don't get it. So if the first example has me just not getting it at all, what am I to assume from the rest of this book? It cost $1.50. My parents got it from the thrift store and gave it to me a long time ago. And I think I read that part and I was like, I don't get this, and I never picked it up again. So maybe I can be stronger than I was last time.